Good morning. We are going to discuss about assist devices. Under assist devices, we are going to see about the components of the cardiac pacemakers. The majorly we are having three components. One is pulse generator, electrodes, and battery. A pulse generator is used to generate the pulses for the heart. So here the pulse to space ratio is 1 into 10,000, and also it have a duration of the each pulse is 1 to 2 milliseconds, and it drives energy to the heart muscles, and 70 pulses per minute the repetition rate we are using. And also many pacemakers the range is adjustable. It can maybe adjusted to 50 to 150 pulses per minute. Here the electrodes are used to connect the pulse pacemaker to the heart. So from the pulse generator, we are going to use the wires to connect the electrodes which will be placed inside the myocardium. So here we may use unipolar or bipolar electrodes, and the shape of the electrodes are paddle shaped electrodes that can be kept on the surface of the chest, and the current range is 20 to 150 milliamps. And the another thing is we are going to use spoon like electrodes we are going to use for internal stimulation. And the last one is the batteries. The batteries are very important. Various kinds of batteries are available. Mercury cell, the lifetime of the mercury cell is 2 to 3 years. Here the anode is mercuric oxide and the cathode is zinc. And the lithium cell is the most widely used one is, and the lifespan is 5 years. Next one will be the rechargeable battery. Here it is not suitable, it's not reliable, because we can't take the battery outside and we can't do a recharge, because that is we are going to be implanted inside the human body. It's not easy. Every time we have to do a surgery and we have to keep out. And the last one is the nuclear cell. The nuclear cell, two types there: high voltage nuclear and low voltage nuclear. So the nuclear cells are like in the shape of the tablet shape. It can be operated on implanted pacemakers. It can be cooperate well with this implanted cells, and it can be operate for more than decades. It can be work. The lifespan of the nuclear battery is more than 10 years. For example, we can use for a high voltage nuclear cells, the radioactive materials such as strontium 90 is used. It has a lifespan of 28 years. After 28 years, the half of the power only will be reduced. And another thing is the low voltage nuclear cell is also having some radiation leakage like that problems. So we have to go for the better choices, high voltage nuclear cells. So we are having two types of stimulations: external stimulation and internal stimulation. The external stimulation can be used to restart the normal rhythm of the heart whenever the cardiac stands still. The internal stimulation, it prevents normal self-triggering of the heart. So based on the need, they can go for the internal stimulation or external stimulations. Thank you.